Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is Blitz 1944. I'm here today with Little Blitz.
Hello.
Often you hear me say on my channel, and that's what here's that, I often say, oh, I used to have one of them, but I sold it, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going for some old photographs the other day, and I found when I was a lot younger, I used to take pictures of my bits from my German collection. Yeah, all the bits and pieces. Not much of the kit, unfortunately, just the uniforms I used to take pictures of, and none of the DX either, unfortunately. But yeah, so I thought I'd just show you some of the stuff I used to have. I'm always going, I had one of them. Yeah, I had lots of them.
And you sold it.
And I sold it. So
Yeah.
I'm always saying to Alex as well, and he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, oh, I'm kicking the camera now. So let's just start off. So I found so I've been going to some old photographs basically as well, it's all came about. So here's one from me in my old days of my reenactment. Yeah. An American. So when it came to reenactment, I done American, British, and German. Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my days of reenactment. This here's one. That was taken in like the prop store of Banner Brothers. I went there for a couple of days, and we done a photo shoot for the company called Royal McCoy's for their jackets, because they supplied the leather jackets for the film. They were doing some calendar, so that was quite cool to be on the film set of that. Yeah. But yeah, so when I done reenactment, I used to do a lot of this sort of like extra work and that sort of stuff as well. So mainly First World War British, I done a lot of that, didn't I?
Yeah.
But anyway, we digress. So this is the first photograph I ever took of my German collection. So this was when I was about 19. This was, I don't know if I'm trying so it doesn't shine on the light. There we go. So that's my first sort of like stuff I had. Yeah. So I was about, so what, how old am I now? 50. So it's for 31 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how my collection started, really. So I started when I was like your age, Alex, 8. So it took me all that time to get these few bits, because you've got to remember I didn't have a lot of money. But there's a lot of combat equipment there, because in the old days, like water bottles and mess tins and bread bags weren't as expensive as they are now. They were quite cheap, sort of thing, compared. Yeah. So well, you're looking confused at me.
I'm not 8.
No. Oh, yeah. Sorry. No. Well, I started collecting when I was 8. I know you're 11 now, but so it took me like 11 years to get to that stage, basically. But then I started going to work. So obviously, once I started working, obviously then I got more money.
Yeah, and then you started buying more stuff.
So I bought more stuff. So
and then you sold it all.
But let's just go through something. I mean, there's quite a few people. I mean, when people might find this really boring, but here's a nice. That's an M42 greatcoat. Sorry about the curtains in the background. They're interesting, aren't they? Do you like the curtains, Alex? Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
It's a winter reversible. Yeah, that my collection I used to have.
Ooh,
that's the grey one. That it's not camouflage. It's a mouse grey one. Yeah. We've got a Luftwaffe Luftwaffe Fliegerblaus. Yeah.
Some nice glasses.
An original one. Yeah, some sunglasses. But the main thing is you'll see the Fliegerblaus a few times. I only had one Fliegerblaus, but I had the 3 different types of flying helmet: the summer one, the winter one, and the net one. Yeah, that's the one with the summer one. Here's a very late war German greatcoat. Yeah. You can see that's that grey colour.
Yeah, it's always the later like greatcoats. Whereas like a darker, like browny colour. Like a
brown,
colour.
Not a grey, sorry, brown. What am I saying? They're like a brown. They're like a grey brown, aren't they? Like war ones, because they just didn't have the dyes now to make the uniforms like feel grey.
So they just used what they could.
Yeah, yes. I mean brown. You're right. It's not grey. Is it? Yeah. Well, that's good.
You dropped on the floor.
Thrown one on the floor now. Here's that's an officer's like dress greatcoat. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Artillery one. What's this one? It's just your early war greatcoat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it? M36. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so sad that you just sold all of it.
That was in mint condition almost. That was a beautiful greatcoat. That.
And you sold it.
Yeah. Here's just a standard M40 greatcoat. I had quite a few of those. I had about 5 or 6 at least M40s.
And you sold them.
Yeah. Yeah, and I sold this. Right, I'll get to the end why I sold it all to you. Yeah. Here's part of this, like the Bulgarian suit. It should be like an all-in-one suit. This, but someone obviously cut the trousers off and just made it into a jacket. And you've got the winter flying helmet there, and I can't see it very well, unfortunately.
So did they not wear trousers?
They did, but I didn't have any. I didn't have the bottom half of the suit. Yeah, no, I think they did wear trousers. I mean, it would have been a bit cold, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're wearing that jacket yeah, that means you're probably bomber crew, and it's gonna be a bit cold with no trouser. And I've got the obviously the little flying boots there. You can't really see them very well. Here's like, so this is a Luftwaffe greatcoat. It's one of the ones, blanket lined ones for like guard duty or
Yeah.
like flat crews used to use them.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Here's a nice. I like this tunic. This is a late war M44 tunic.
But there's like one of those the tunics that like are like the shortened ones.
Yeah, it's a short one. Yeah, it's
Oh.
almost like a British battle dress, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's made from the captured Italian war. Yeah,
Right.
very
Yeah.
nice that. Here's an M43 tunic. Yeah,
Yeah.
quite well worn that one, but still a nice tunic. Yeah.
I like the second class.
That was original to the
ribbon.
jacket. That.
Oh wow.
Yeah. There's the fleece blouse again.
Yeah. And you sold it.
Yeah, and we've got the net flying helmet on this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of fighter pilots you see wearing them. Or like that's when it's really hot basically as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a reed green tunic. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was in nice, good use condition. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that artillery?
Yes, it is. Yeah. They're actually the holster. You see the holster. The only thing you're going to see is not real in these photographs is the holster you might see in some of them is actually a post-war West German police holster. Just so we get that out of the way. Everything else you see, all the buckles and belts and all the kit's real. It's just the holster is not. Here's another M40 greatcoat. I mean, that again was almost in mint condition. That greatcoat.
Yeah.
But I remember now that was had the Berlin depot mark on that one. Very nice.
Oh yeah, and you sold it.
Yep. And so here's a Luftwaffe like officer's raincoat. Yeah, very nice. Officer's Fliegermütze. Yeah, and some officer's jack boots.
Yeah.
And
sold it.
sold it. Yeah. We're getting there. Here's again that Flieger blouse again. And this time it's got the winter flying helmet on.
Yeah, and you sold it.
I sold that. Now this is a nice uniform set I had. It's a lovely officer's greatcoat, but combat one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice, but you sold it.
Yeah, I did sell it. Yeah, and a nice Errol officer's cap. Yeah, I had quite a few visor caps as well. I don't think we see them on these photographs. I had about 12 visor caps at the time, and a nice officer's artillery tunic underneath. We'll see that in a minute.
Yep, that you sold.
That I sold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another M40 greatcoat. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that you sold.
I sold. An RAD greatcoat. I've still got the armband.
Yeah, you still got the armband.
I've still got the vultures. Yeah, the Volkssturm vultures.
That's the only thing. There's only two things we kept: the helmet and the Volkssturm.
Yeah, we'll come to that in the end. Why I kept that. So interesting to look at. Here's this greatcoat was actually dated 1934, so it's just at the start of the Third Reich era. Yeah, the green colour was slightly lighter green than they were later on.
Yeah.
Whereas this one was actually marked to a Jaeger regiment. It was quite nice. Here's a later war. Like it's like the guard coat they call it. It's like the ones you wear in the winter, but when it's really cold, it's got the blanket lining, and also it's got a big collar, but it's got a hood on the inside as well. So
that's pretty nice. So you can keep yourself warm.
They're quite warm. Yeah.
Yeah, but you sold it.
I sold that. Yeah. Here's another M43 tunic. This one had been shortened by the soldier.
Yeah, I like that. It's very nice.
Yeah, and they'd obviously put like the green back and they take the original insignia off and put obviously like this more posh insignia on. A lot of soldiers do that.
Yeah, and you sold it.
Yeah, sold that. Right, here's a M36 greatcoat. This is again the blanket lined one, and again that was also in mint condition. I actually got that from eBay all them years ago. Yeah.
eBay.
Yeah, and it was £50.
50
from Germany. Yeah.
From Germany.
That had been found on. That had been. Basically, the guy that used to get bits off in Germany, and he used to do like house clearance in Germany.
Right.
And often you have to get bits like that off him. Be like that for 50. Yeah.
Oh wow, you sold it.
Yeah, I sold that. This was another M40 greatcoat, very nice one. Yeah. I can't see. Has that got pink piping on them shoulder boards?
Might be.
No, I can't see. Anyway, I did have one. I don't know if it's going to be in these photographs. I actually had one that came out from him again. That came out of a house, and still has original Panzer with pink pipe shoulder boards on it.
Oh, that's nice.
M40 greatcoat. Yeah, very nice it was.
Oh wow, you sold it.
Yeah, I sold that. Here's an M40 Luftwaffe greatcoat and flak visor cap. Yeah, has any boots? I think no. Okay. Right, here's a original Gebirgsjäger greatcoat.
He looks very warm.
Yeah, and that's called very worn, that coat. It was like, I imagine that's been worn by a POW or something. It was really worn, and nice pair of original boots there. Yeah. Yep. Right, we've got the later war, like bigger collar style, M42 style Luftwaffe greatcoat. Yeah,
Yep.
you don't see so many of them these days.
Yeah, you don't.
And with a visor cap for flight or paratrooper. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably getting a bit boring now, isn't it? Are you getting
Yeah.
bored yet?
Well, I
Just
know you sold them, and yeah, it's
yeah,
nice.
there's another M40 greatcoat with a nice NCO's visor cap for infantry.
Yeah.
They came together actually. That greatcoat and hat came together again from one person. Just some few bits of headgear there. That helmet, so this helmet here, I still have that. So that's the only thing I still have. That helmet and the Boxdom armband. The only things I still have from them days.
And you sold everything else.
Yeah, well, we'll come to that in a minute. Why did I sell it all?
Yes.
There's a nice one of them winter guard coats, and look at the boots.
Yep.
Keep yourself warm on the Eastern Front.
Yep. But you sold it, so you can't be
Now,
warm on the
this is
Eastern
something I
Front
wish I
anymore.
hadn't sold. Now, this,
Oh yeah.
look at that, an original Africa Corps
Oh, it's
greatcoat. And they're
really
so
unlucky.
hard to find. And even then, it was expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wish I'd never, and it was in lovely condition as well. I wish I'd never sold that. It was a silly thing to do.
Yeah, it's worth a fortune nowadays.
Yeah. Another M40. I mean, these M40 greatcoats are ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, how many M40 greatcoats did I need?
Yeah. You just really like greatcoats. Like
now,
really like them.
now, actually, with this here, with the Luftwaffe tropical tunic, I actually had the shirt and trousers to match this as well.
Yeah,
So I
and
had the full set.
yeah,
Yeah,
and boots.
and boots and tropical fleetments I had as well to go
Oh,
with that.
that's nice.
Yeah, that's a nice. I like that set. Again, it was a shame to sell that really.
Yeah.
Here's a nice German officers
Yeah. Oh my. I
infantry
wish you
tunic.
kept that.
And that's really cool,
really
doesn't it?
nice.
They do look nice, don't they?
I always love the officers' tunics because.
And the hat is an errol, so it's like the really nice officer's cap it was.
And I like how the officers' tunics, they always like have like an early star to it because it's kind of more.
Yeah, of
how do I
course,
say?
yeah. The
Yeah.
green collar on that. This is actually like one of the winter. It's not a winter reversible. This one. It's actually one of the ones that's just it's splinter camouflage. On the inside was like what the grey silk. Yeah. So it wasn't actually a true reversible. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. And you sold it.
I sold that. Yeah. We're just getting born with the M40 greatcoats. There's nothing M40. I mean, how many M40
Wait, did you
greatcoats?
keep that armband or did you sell that
No,
one?
that's the one we've got. That's the
Oh,
original
so you put it
armband.
on another one.
Yeah. So, right, here's another officer's greatcoat. Another dress one. I had 2 or 3 of them dress greatcoats. Very nice.
Yeah, and you sold it.
I sold that.
Yep.
Yeah. We're getting to the end now.
Yeah, we're getting near the end, so let's hope we're in the
Original
review.
Luftwaffe early like Condor Legion officer's greatcoat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
You sold it.
Yeah. And a nice four pocket Luftwaffe tunic.
That's really nice.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and you sold it.
I sold that as well.
Yeah.
Right, well that's it. That's all the photographs I've got. I did have some more, so I had quite a lot of kit and quite a lot of DX that I never took pictures of, or if I did, I can't find them. But the reason so, we also said, so now you can see when I got. I used to have one of them. Had one of them. Yeah, I did have a lot of stuff at one time.
Yeah.
But
and now will we get to the part where we say why we sold them?
Yeah, well, life.
Life.
I this is all when I was younger. I settled down.
Yep.
Yeah, and I needed the money for cars and furniture for the house. Yeah. Then we thought we were going to go and live abroad when you were little. We didn't in the end, but we started preparing for it. So I sold everything except for that an M42 German helmet that we still got. Yeah, and the armband and like a little shoebox full of bits like a granddad's and great granddad's medals. So all like the family stuff. And just 1 or 2 German bits really, because I obviously I couldn't be shipping this halfway across the world. So we never did live abroad in the end. We stayed here. So obviously then later on, I left it for a few years because I've been collecting it for years, and once I'd sold it, I almost like I didn't want to buy it back again. It's just I was still always interested in it, but I was like no. And then as Alex got and started getting more interested, they got me back interested. So luckily, I still had some of the money that I'd obviously sold the original stuff for. Hence why we've got the collection we've got now with the helmet. So
yeah, because it's lucky I actually got into it. If I didn't, you probably
we
probably wouldn't have the collection today, or this even YouTube channel.
No, we wouldn't have this YouTube channel, and I might have probably bought a few bits. I'd probably have like one cabinet with a few bits in, probably. But I wouldn't have the collection we've got today. If it wasn't for you and your interest in that. It sort
Yeah.
of re-sparked my interest in it all. But as
So
you can see, I really liked collecting. And them days, it was a lot easier to find the stuff, and it was a lot more reasonably priced than it is now. So,
yeah.
and I mean, like, I had a contact in Germany who used to get a lot of stuff. So he used to do house clearances, and he'd often like send me an email and saying, obviously, he's got this and that, whatever. Yeah, am I interested? And it was always reasonably priced. So he's just happy just to get rid of it, really. Always came all those covered in dirt and dust and that, but often like that would one of the great coats there was the N 36, like it's like the winter one. I show you, it's like almost mint. I had one
Yeah.
or two moth holes in it. That's all you can't see on there. But I mean, it was filthy when I got it. So
Mm.
I sort of hand washed it basically because you can't put that sort of thing in the washing machine. And it came
Yeah.
out beautifully. It's been sat in the loft obviously all these years in Germany.
Oh, it's so nice now.
Yeah, so obviously that's why. So unfortunately, yeah. So I mean, not unfortunately, like that's life, isn't it? I needed the money, and this stuff was handy, and I had to sell it.
Yeah. Sell it off.
Family life came first. Yeah,
Yeah.
but now we're more settled. Now we've started collecting again, haven't we?
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe we might even bring that back.
Yeah, I mean, funny enough, I've actually seen. I mean, that's not all the great coats I had. I had probably about another 10 more great coats than that. Yeah, so I carried on collecting great coats after I took these photographs.
Right.
And I've seen some from sale. Sometimes I go to shows, and like there's a helmet there, in one of the things like it's like a normally camouflage style helmet, and someone offered to sell that to me about 6 months ago. I went, no, I used to have it, so I don't tend to buy stuff I've already had in my collection. Yeah,
Mm.
because I think no, I've already owned that.
But what about like an officer's tunic? Do you think you probably buy an officer's
I
tunic?
don't know. They're quite a lot of money now, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's why I haven't got. So I used to collect uniforms, but now I sort of tend to collect helmets because I collect the uniforms so much. I sort of almost got bored of it. Does that make sense?
I think I actually know what I want for next uniform already.
Oh wow, what's the officers?
Army officers.
Yeah.
Yeah, a nice army officer's tunic.
You're a very
Yeah.
young army officer, though, weren't you?
Mm, maybe on the hit leave.
Yeah, they didn't have army officers in there.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so that we'll call that it today. So we'll just carry on waffling. Yeah. So that was that. That's just like I just want to do the video because I'm always going. I used to have one of them to sort of show people that I did actually one time have quite a large collection
Yeah.
of this stuff,
And you sold it off.
and I sold it off with it for the reasons I'm afraid that
Yeah.
life comes along and changes. You have to like change with it. We're obviously more settled again, and then we've reinvested some of the money back into German military again, and we enjoy doing it together, don't we?
Yeah.
So you better say to your children when you get older, so look, watch these videos. It's me and my dad, and they're like, Dad, what do you do? Well, you're like, sold it, and they started family, little babies, cars, yeah, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Expensive, costs money. Yeah.
Yeah, because I am going to count this YouTube channel for quite a long time.
Okay, well done then.
But we are.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for today. Alex, do you do your bit?
Alright, well, yeah, Splits 934. And before you go, please remember to subscribe because that'll really help us out. And like as well, because that'll help.
Right, thank you very much then.
Bye.
Bye.